Hello everyone and welcome to PPZ3O Online. This is Mr. Smith speaking and I'm the teacher for this course. I just wanted to post this video to show you guys about the orientation module you should be working on today. Thank you for your patience in getting this up and running. People have been into the school this morning to check things out, and some of you online I see have logged in and completed some of the components of the orientation module. But for those of you that have not, I just wanted to run through this. This is what your home page should look like. You've got a news widget here, they call them. You can minimize it like that. There's always a content browser widget. You can minimize it like that, and the calendar that's here as well. When you come in, these items will not be minimized. The news feed here is always where I will make comments. I will post something there every day just to give you some reminders or some helpful hints, or direct you to things you should be working on. The content browser section down here is where all the content of the course comes from. So this is where all your information that's required for your quizzes, your tests, your assignments, that's where all that information comes from. So the first things that you could look at is the course information, and if you click on that, you'll see that I've got just a general course information PDF file right here. If you open that up, I've got the course syllabus, just outlines it. We've got 5 units in this course. They're outlined right there. The calendar for the course, I've color coordinated it. Today's right here with our online orientation. Tomorrow module 1 should be starting. Some of you have already started, that's fine. You can see that we go through things pretty quickly. You're expected to be online for 5.5, or not online, so expected to be working for 5.5 hours a day. Doesn't mean you have to be online for 5.5 hours a day, and that's an approximation. If you get things done earlier than that or quicker than that, that's fine. Office hours I've set are as follows. You can see I don't have office hours on Friday or Saturday. That doesn't mean I'm not going to respond to your emails, and it doesn't mean I won't be online. Just the times that are posted are times when you can be guaranteed to get a hold of me online. So if you post something or email me, you'll get a response within a minute or two. These other times I'm going to aim to give less than 24-hour response time, hopefully around 12 hours or less. You might be wondering how you get evaluated for the course. Here it is right here. Everything's broken down. Your term mark is 70% and your culminating activities is 30%, so that gets you 100% of your mark. Within the term mark, tests and quizzes, which fall under the knowledge and understanding category, are 30%. There's the breakdown. Communication, which we will be evaluating in terms of discussions, is worth 15%. There'll be 5 discussions there. And your assignments are going to be thinking, inquiry, and application. There's 5 assignments, total value of 25%, 5 each. Your culminating activities are an exam and a final assignment. You can see the 10% final assignment, exam 20%. General expectations are just to be online every day, participate fully in the course, contact me if you have any questions. I have here be proactive, not reactive. So if you're not sure about something, send me an email. I'll get back to you right away, and we'll get the problem solved hopefully before it becomes a problem. Assignments, plagiarism, you guys can read about that stuff, general stuff. I created a course checklist, so as you're going through each unit, these are the things you need to complete. So if you print this off and have it near your workstation, you know that you can check those boxes, and once those things are complete, if all those boxes are checked, then that's all the things that you need to have done. In terms of evaluation, which when I say evaluation I mean what gets marked, you're going to have 2 quizzes per unit, 1 discussion, 1 assignment, and 1 test. So if you complete those things, you know that you've completed all the work to be evaluated. Modules 1, 2, 3, and 4, I just got them set up so it's organized a little bit better for you. All the units have the same things. If I go back to my table of contents, actually I'll go to course home. It'll look a little bit easier. And I can go back home. So that's your course information. Now we'll go into student information. Not much here, just a little bit about myself. I am a science teacher as well. A little blurb about myself. I posted my office hours as well. Here's how I'd like you guys to contact me. Please use that email address. I'm not suggesting we use the internal email system within the Desire to Learn software. So please contact me at that email address using your own personal email address, and I will get back to you very quickly. As I said, this email sent to that address come right to my phone, which I have with me at all times. Now, for the orientation portion, which is today's portion. Today is Wednesday, July 3rd. You can click on the orientation module. Each of those folders will be for a unit. This is the orientation unit. So what I wanted to do is get you familiar with a couple things that we're going to be doing in this course. One is a quiz. So there's a link to a quiz. One is a Dropbox. There's a link to a Dropbox. A Dropbox is where you would submit an assignment that you completed. And a discussion is there as well. So first you can click on the quiz, take the quiz. Then orientation Dropbox. You can see if you click on the orientation Dropbox, here's what I'd like you to write about, just your name, your school, one interesting fact you'd like me to know about, and then submit it to the orientation Dropbox. Little pause with the internet here. Sorry for the delay. The last thing you're going to do is an orientation discussion. So you're going to use discussions to communicate with your peers and myself at times. So if you go to the orientation discussion back in your content browser, you'll see that you're able to post or compose, they call it. Okay, and you can see that there's a couple people that have already done this so far. The subject for your discussion was right here. So discuss an experience with an online course. You can see that there's a bunch of people that have posted already, which is great. So basically for your orientation you need to complete three things: a quiz, a submission to the Dropbox, and a post or compose a post in the discussion. Once you've done that, I'm satisfied that with your orientation, there is no marks for orientation, but it's just a good way to get you guys going in the course. The other thing I didn't really mention is the calendar. Anytime I have a quiz or a discussion, if there's due dates associated with items, they will be showing up in your calendar, and your calendar is right there.